I'm Emily Bettis, freestyle skateboarder. I ended up starting skateboarding a couple of years ago and started doing some searches for videos, and I found freestyle skateboarding, and I was like, wow, that's awesome, because ramps always kind of scared me, and I was like, well, this is all flat ground, and so I just started trying things and just kind of took off with it. It was a lot of fun, and just kept progressing with it, learned more about it. Rodney Mullen, he was one of the first professionals that I saw skate, and I was like, holy cow, what is he doing? And it was just really cool. So I started doing some more searches for different tricks that I saw him, and then just watching other people's videos, and just seeing what they were doing, and just kind of trying that too. So I just learned it all by myself for the most part, and YouTube. So, I always take my freestyle board wherever I go, to local parks or whatever, and a lot of the kids or guys or whatever think they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, how do you do that? And everyone usually thinks it's really cool, and people are amazed by a pogo too. And I'm like, it's one of the easiest things for me to do anyway, and they're just totally amazed. And KS Bros, they make freestyle boards, they're online. One of the main differences is, if you look at it this way, it's got a blunted nose and tail. Makes some of those pogos and truck stand tail tricks easier, makes the board a little more durable too. Skids on the nose and tail, just to kind of keep from wearing it away, because you do tail drag stuff with footwork. Trucks and wheels are important too. These are little wheels, 98, they're a soft, and they come flush with the axle of the truck, which makes, when you do rail stands and you have your board this way, makes it a whole lot easier and a lot more stable because it's flat on the ground. And same with the trucks. The axle is even with the edge of the board, so you have to figure out what size board you want to use and then kind of match the trucks up with that. My reflex is always to put my hand back, and I try not to because I know that's the worst thing you can do. It's better to roll and absorb it with your body, but leaning forward too, I find a lot. Sometimes you want to lean back, and then if you catch the edge of the rail, you automatically go back. So just making sure your body's more forward over your board, to where you fall forward. It's a little easier than that straight back motion. I don't know, I hope that you can try to find some more girls to skate with in this area, because it'd be fun. That's kind of a comfort thing, is to see, okay, well, there's other girls doing it, so cool, there's a little bit more support, saying, hey, this is something I want to do, and doing it. Something that a lot of people might not like is sometimes it's something you kind of do alone for a while, and if you like it, you're committed to it, then that's usually fine, and you eventually kind of get a little more confident and start to meet some other people. If you have any interest in it, just go for it and do it and try it. I mean, that's how you find out if you really like it. So some of the basic tricks are 50-50 truck stands, or called a truck stand. It's where your foot is on the truck and you hold with your hand and you kind of balance, and then you'll flip over and land. One of the easiest ways to start with that is just getting the balance. So just kind of holding, standing, and then hold and flip, and just practice landing on the board. Once you can do that, then you can start this way and you pull the board up and over onto the truck and flip like that. When your board is like this, it's a rail stand. When your board is like this and you're sliding across the ground, that's what a primo is. To get comfortable standing in rail, just get used to how it feels. Just kind of stand and balance. And another good thing you can do once you get here is just practice dropping it down. So you kind of push forward a little bit and just land. This is toe side rail stand, because when you do it, your toes are pushing up, and it's toe side. When you go back this way, you come back towards your heels, heel side rail stand. This way you're just going to kind of lean back, kind of throw the board, and just kind of hop and land on it. Once you kind of get comfortable with that, it's good to practice getting into it. So heel side, hang your, whatever foot's comfortable, hang that off the edge of the board. Put your other foot back kind of by the bolts. You're going to push and kind of pull. You're going to push and kind of pull up and land like that. So do it with your feet. Drop down. And then you get a toe side, hang your toes off the board. You're going to kind of rock the board forward, give it a little push, and jump up to the wheels. There. Another fun thing to learn, just pretty basic, is a tail stop finger flip. So you just go to tail stop from here, just go to tail, grab the board. You can learn to flip it this way, putting your hand on the nose and pulling back and flipping around. Or kind of putting your hand here and flipping forward. Well, you have to flip it a little harder that way. Like that. So, and then that would look like that. These are walk the dog. It's a basic footwork move for freestyle. Tail stop, switch.